Welcome back to the show. Now this is little Fritz, and when this little Papillon was picked up by our emergency animal medical technicians and arrived at the Arizona Humane Society's Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, he had a very bad eye injury. And this pup made his way to the Arizona Humane Society's Trauma Hospital and was given that immediate care that he needed.
That's right. They were unable to save this little guy's eye, but, you know, once his sutures come out and that hair grows back, you know, he'll just look like he's winking at you all the time. It's going to remind you of Captain Jack, I think. You know, he's super cool. He's 6 months old, so he's not going to get much bigger than he already is. He only weighs a few pounds. He's super active and friendly. He wants to just run around and play with everybody. He wants to be under your feet. You know, last week alone, our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital treated over 300 strays that were brought in by EAMTs, and he was one of them. You know, our doctors and their team work tirelessly to make sure that stray animals get the care they need, whether it's for broken bones, upper respiratory, severe cases of abuse or neglect, you know, everything under the sun that we can possibly treat to save as many lives as possible. So this little guy here is already super smart, super affectionate, and, you know, still a puppy. So make sure that you have time to puppy-proof your house again. Make sure that you have all the necessary toys for him, the right food, and maybe even some training. We're still doing some training specials at the Arizona Humane Society because this is Train Your Dog Month. So you can go to our website to find more information on that. But if you're looking for a fun little guy to bring into your home, Fritz may be just the one for you.
Well, those furry patients in our trauma hospital are sending tail wags to our friends at MediVet, who made a very generous donation of bandage booty covers. The booties go over casts and splints to help keep the pet's bandaging clean and dry while the pet heals. There's one of our little trauma patients wearing one. They're so cute and they're really helpful, so thank you for that. Okay, it was a close call with this handsome dog, Hector, and he had a near-death experience. Witnesses reported that Hector was nearly hit by a bus, barely escaped by the hair on his tail.
Yeah, I heard it. Just barely brushed his tail. And, you know, we talk about being hit by a car. Could you imagine being hit by a bus? This guy, he did escape a close call there. And we're calling him a Rottweiler mix, and I think you can see the black and tan, but he's also got some very, very shepherd aspects about him, the erect ears and the long snout. And he is doing quite well right now. He's a very, very well-behaved boy. He's very, very mellow. And he wasn't all this social at one time. He was quite afraid, and probably due to that experience that he went through, or who knows, maybe his previous life. But our behavior team worked with him, and our behavior team are dedicated staff members who are trained in the behavior of animals, and they've worked with this guy and brought him out of his shell, and here he is now. And last year alone, 600 dogs and cats actually went through our behavior program, and we're up for adoption who maybe in the past wouldn't have been. So great job by those team members, and now you have yourself a great guy. This is the spectacular shepherd guy.
Hector, he is one handsome dog. Thanks, Perry. Now, if you love hiking and dogs, then sign up to join one of our weekly volunteer dog hikes. You'll be partnered up with one of our shelter dogs and enjoy a morning spent exploring the great outdoors. Our shelter dogs love to get out of their kennels for a bit and sniff around off the beaten path. Space is limited for this event, so visit azhumane.org. Sign up for one of these upcoming dates today. We wrap up the show with these two cute little pups, Tyson and Pepper. Lisa, they are heart throbs.
Look at these faces. I don't know how our foster heroes save these little ones and return them to the shelter, but it happens every day. Tyson and Pepper here. One is a boy. This is Pepper. She's the girl. This is Tyson, little boy. We suspect they're lab, boxer, maybe part Shar-Pei, since their ears are kind of coming out on top of their head. But the great part is you'll get to find it just along when you adopt these two along with us. We don't know what they are, so they are going to be big. They were fostered for weight gain, and they were just a tad too young when they arrived to be spayed and neutered. But these two playful pups got to learn the ropes from a foster family. They know what puppy pads are. They have had access to a crate, and they sleep together in a crate. They love all toys. Anything that they can play with, including one another. They don't have to be adopted together, but just be sure that you are ready for a puppy and all of their puppy antics.
Well, for more information about the pets on today's show, visit azhumane.org/pets on parade or call the number right there on your screen. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next week with more adoptable pets.